Certain objects in Vectorworks are larger in size and more complex than others. These objects require much more from your computer in order to read, write, modify, and especially render them. In this video, we will show you how to reduce the complexity of these objects and speed up your file. Solid objects created using the Add Solid, Subtract Solid, and Section Solid commands, as well as objects created with tools such as Fillet Edge, Chamfer Edge, and Shell Solid, contain a history composed of original elements used to make the new object. This also includes any editing performed with other solid operations. This history also includes a wireframe of each of the objects inside of it, which leads to Vectorworks needing to work harder to draw these objects. The Convert to Generic Solids command removes this history from the solid objects, reducing the file size. To do this, select the 3D object, then go to Modify, Convert, Convert to Generic Solids. Once converted to a generic solid, the object no longer contains its history, so it is not as easy to edit as it would have been before the conversion. However, if you've finished modeling and have moved on to rendering, exporting, or archiving the file, then there is no reason to be concerned about losing an object's history. The 3D Conversion Res setting under Tools, Options, Vectorworks Preferences, 3D not only affects how your 3D objects appear in your document, but in fact will control how complex the objects will actually become. The default setting in Vectorworks is Medium. Normally, you would not need to set the 3D conversion resolution any higher than High. Here, we have a sink created with a sweep object. The sweep was created while the 3D conversion resolution was set to Very High. In Wireframe, this object does not appear that complex. However, if we render an OpenGL and set the fill of this object to None, we can see that the sweep created at the very high resolution is far more complex and much more taxing on a machine than the simpler version. More complexity is normally fine if it improves quality, but in this case the complexity of the object is higher than needed. Changing the 3D conversion resolution will automatically adjust the complexity of objects like spheres and cones. However, since the 3D conversion resolution setting was set to very high during the creation of this sweep, changing the 3D conversion resolution setting to a lower setting now will not reduce the complexity of the sweep. For sweep objects like this, simply increasing the segment value will give the same high quality results without generating an excessive amount of vertices. Other types of geometry, such as extrude along path objects, may need to be recreated with the 3D conversion resolution set to a lower value if the base geometry uses NURBS curves or curved polylines. The actual performance impact can vary from making these changes. However, if you use complex 3D geometry in your files, you should see a noticeable difference in speed and size of the file after these changes. Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to visit kbase.vectorworks.net for more video tech tips and other technical info. Thank you, and have a great day.